Good morning, sunshines. How are you today? I want to make sure that you have listened to the Napping House read aloud again. If not, go back and listen to it. But I want us to look today at this from a science perspective. And we want to look at the backgrounds that happen throughout the book. So look at the beginning of the book. Look at the weather, look at the scenery, the colors, that kind of thing. Call attention to all of the details. And when they're in the bed, call attention to what's going on outside the windows today when you're rereading. If you look right there, look at the background there. It's starting to brighten. So, I want to talk about weather today. So, let's describe the word weather. I don't think of weather as sunny, cloudy, rainy, stormy, foggy, windy, hot, cold. Can be lots of different things. But today I want to talk about rain because that's what it was doing at the beginning of the story in the Napping House. Now, think about the colors you saw. You saw a lot of grays, blues, darker colors. Because when it's rainy outside, usually the sun is not shining. Think about using all of your senses. Think about what your senses are. Hear, see, smell, taste, touch. But we don't taste things without asking somebody. Now, so you're using your senses. How does the rain feel? How does it sound? How does it smell? Think about those things. Dominic has to make notes because if I don't, I bird walk because there's so much information that I want to tell you about that I have to do this to keep me focused. Okay. Where does rain come from? There's lots of water in our air, and clouds are made up of water. And when the water in the clouds get heavy, they fall to the ground because they're too heavy to stay up in the sky. Now, when we have storms, the air is really, really, really different and mixing up in the sky. You got a lot of hot air and a lot of cold air, and they're mixing together and they don't get along. And what you hear when it's thundering is when those two forces of air bump together. And then rain is when the water gets too hot or too cold in the cloud, and it forms the raindrop, and gravity takes hold, and gravity is what pulls us to the ground. And it causes it to rain. Now, today I want us to make a rain stick, okay? And this is going to take the assistance of your parents because you've got to use a hot glue gun and you've got to mess with some little tiny objects. Do not put things in your mouth, guys. You know this. So, what I've done is I've just taken a paper towel holder. I decorated some paper, wrapped it around, taped it, and then I took an index card and I took one of my little trays that's a little bit bigger, traced it, then traced the shape of this so that it looks like this, so you'll know where to put, your mom and dad will know where to put the hot glue bead. And then they need to make sure that they really, really, really coat it good with hot glue so that the materials that we're going to put in doesn't come out. Alright, so we've got our stick and it's already made and it's got the bottom on. What I've done is I've gone on like a scavenger hunt and found objects around my house that I knew would make some noise. The first thing I found is some rice. Now, Miss Lamanek is tearing up everything with her hot glue. So, parents, I just found a little medicine cup, rice in the bag, dry rice, and I'm going to cup my hand around it. Or you remember that funnel we made? You could use it right now. And then I'm going to put about 2 scoops of those in there. I'm going to put it to the side. I have also taken a Dollar Tree necklace that I had laying around here, and I cut the beads apart because I think they'll make a cool rain sound in there with that rice. Now, I'm picking them up one at a time, putting them in because if you don't, they'll go everywhere. Plus, it's good for you to pinch those beads. See? A couple just got away from me because I tried to pick up more than one at a time. How about that? So, after you do that, I've also got some what they call little pony beads. They're just the little plastic beads that you get at Walmart or the Dollar Tree, Dollar Store. I know I'm going to put some of those in there, and I could use my funnel again. Or you can pick them up one at a time. Now, so you've got all that in. You hear that? Now it sounds like rain. You can also do it with a toilet paper roll. But with my toilet paper roll, what I would use it for is for syllables. And remember, syllables are pieces of words put together. So, like, remember on Clap It Out, hot dog, Mrs. Lamanek. So you could shake the roll, the toilet paper roll with your objects inside to shake out your syllables. So for instance, if I said dog, I would shake how many times? 1. If I said Wyatt, I shook 2 times. But sometimes it's easier to use the smaller ones for that than the larger ones. And all I did, parents, is I just cut a piece of paper, copy paper. I drew geometric shapes, let them color it, wrap it around. I did the same concept with the bottom and top, but please note how much glue I've put on, because if you use rice, it will go everywhere. So I put lots of glue on it. Put my objects in. You have your pattern for your glue ring. Put it on. Once it dries, then turn it over and seal it really, really, really good. So you've got a rainmaker. You've got a syllable stick. So, and remember, syllables are parts of the word that make it up, like clap it out. Candace, revel, Wyatt, Campbell, Lakin, oh, Serenity. She had 4, so she would shake hers 4 times for her name. Serenity. So, there's lots of different things that you could do with this, but mainly remember that rain is made up of water that is too heavy to stay up in the clouds. So, and tomorrow we're going to be talking about sunshine, and we're going to do an activity about sunshine. I hope you tune in. Know I love and miss all of you. Take care.